Today on ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV, we will be discovering the vast and beautiful world of tea by speaking to South Asian tea connoisseur Michael Menashy. Michael tells us about his unique love affair with tea and how you can fall in love with a cup of tea too. So Michael, tea is a part of so many cultures all around the world.
Absolutely.
You know, everybody's drinking tea. They take it black, they take it with different types of sugar, different types of milk. Everybody has a cup of tea to start off your day.
Yes.
But in India, you're telling me that tea has been adopted very differently. Tell me about that.
Very much so. Most of Asian cultures have been drinking tea for thousands of years. And of course, over thousands of years, ceremonies occur and things just naturally develop. India really didn't adopt tea as a national pastime until the English in the 1800s started building tea plantations to meet the needs of the UK. And that's when tea really came on strong. And what we have there are what we call chaiwalas.
Yes.
And it's just guys on the street, you know, almost every corner. They have tea cooking, brewing, people congregate there. It was a way to discuss news that was happening, important social events, maybe cultural things that were occurring. It became basically a central area for communication. And so chaiwalas became a very, very important part of Indian society. And as well, you know, India is famous for its spice trades. This is what India crushes compared to the rest of the world.
Yes.
There's no comparison. So immediately, the second they had tea on their hands, the first thing they did was, well, how do we use all these incredible spices we have?
Yes.
And that's the development of masala chai. And that's why masala chai is so unique to India, now adopted around the world.
So Michael, we're standing in front of a beautiful table of your teas here. Now, Sparrow is your company, a company that's been built off your passion for tea. Tell me about it.
Sure. The whole concept behind Sparrow is we realize that there's so much happening in the world of tea, but so little education going out to the general public to actually find out what's happening.
Yes.
So the whole idea is that we're trying to bridge the gap between the incredible products that are out there, the end consumer.
Now I know it's very affordable and it's very simple, so why don't you tell us how that works?
Sure. What we do is we're an actual monthly tea club in its essence. And once a month for $20, we'll send you 4 different teas. You're usually going to get 1 green tea, 1 black tea, 1 rooibos tea, and 1 herbal tea.
So one of the most unique things about Sparrow is that the teas available with the company can be brewed in 3 different ways: hot, cold, and with some alcohol for a cocktail.
Yeah.
So let's start with the hot tea.
Now, hot tea, a lot of it is about a bit of an experimentation to see what you like, you know, for yourself.
Okay, so how long should you be steeping your tea?
Sure. So for example, the black tea is generally 3 to 4 minutes, boiling water, and for me, usually 1 tablespoon. For example, like a green tea hot would generally be 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. That comes down to how strong or weak you like your tea. And then brewed for about maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then finally herbal teas. Again, 1 tablespoon, boiling water, and you're looking at approximately 5 minutes.
So let's move on to the iced tea here. So how different is it from brewing hot tea and then brewing tea to be served cold?
Really not that different. So with the iced tea, I would do a heaping tablespoon. Same time, and then just get a large cup of ice, pour the tea in. Once you see your ice reduce, refill it with ice, finish pouring your tea in, you got iced tea.
Okay, and then moving on to the tea for cocktails.
So for the lychee tea, how we brew this particular one is, again, I would brew my hot tea as normal. Once it's done brewing, I would just kind of leave the teapot open for about 5 minutes and just let it cool.
Okay.
While it's cooling, I would take a mason jar or anything you can put mint leaves in, add a bit of simple syrup or sugar with a touch of hot water, and then just crush the leaves and sugar together. After you're done, you just pour in your tea. Once that all mixes together, pour that over in a jug of ice.
Okay.
And that's your cocktail in its simplicity. And once the ice is in and it's cold, then you add your alcohol.
Okay, there we go. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show today, Michael.
No, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You have opened up so many doors to the entire gigantic world of tea, and I know our viewers will definitely find this useful. And if we want to experience some of these teas,
Tsparrow.com.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Michael.
Excellent. Thank you, Daniel. It was wonderful.
And of course, you can catch more of our show at ANOKHImedia.com and our YouTube channel. And don't forget to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.